Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man. And today's video is on the best 6'6 speed boosting lockdown, aka the mid-range specialist. This lockdown build can speed boost like a 6'6 guard. It gets a 94 perimeter defense, it gets a 91 steal, it can shoot, it can dunk, and a bunch more, man. Shout out to my boy Cully, he is the one who showed me this build. So shout out to my boy Cully. Make sure you guys go follow him on TikTok. He did just release a jump shot for 6'5 plus builds. So if you guys need a jump shot for this build, go check out his TikTok and you guys can get a great jumper from him. And before we get into the 6'6 speed boosting lockdown, make sure you guys hit that like button. If we can hit 100 likes on this video, that would be absolutely insane. Also hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 5.3K, man. If we can hit 5.3K before next week, that would be absolutely insane. Also, if you guys have any questions or need any help, leave a comment down below and I'll try my best to respond. Now, let's get into the 6'6 speed boosting lockdown build, aka the mid-range specialist. Alright, so once you're in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do, you guys want to click create your own build. Hand this, you want to go with left or right. Pick the hand you're best with shooting with. I'm going to go with left. And jersey number, pick your favorite number. I'm going to go with 33. Alright, so the position you guys want to make this build, you guys want to make this build a power forward. My boy Cully made the position a power forward. One thing I do want to say, Cully did send me this build, but I did change a couple things. I changed the standing dunk and I changed the ball handle because he went with 80 ball handle, but I went with 85. And he had a 92 standing dunk, but I have an 83 on this one. So I did change those two things. So I just wanted to say that real quick. Height, you guys want to go with 6'6. We want to be 6'6 on this build. And this build can dribble like a 6'6. This build can dribble like a 6'6, but it's a lockdown. Weight, what you guys want to go with? You guys want to go with 265, so we can get that 95 strength, while also having a 7'2 wingspan. So once you're done with this, you guys want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat can get you a completely different build. And this builder is confusing, so I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys. So make sure you guys watch this whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so first we're going to start off with standing dunk. You guys want to make your standing dunk at 83. The reason we want to go with an 83 standing dunk is so we can get fast twitch on silver. And we will get aerial wizard on gold, and we will get rise up silver. We just got to upgrade our physicals, which we will do at the end. So that's why we want to go with an 83 standing dunk. And standing dunk is OP, man. Because your player is just going straight up for the dunk. It's not doing no flashy dunks. It's not trying to do it between the legs. It's not doing a back scratcher. It's going straight up for a dunk, which makes it OP. And the fact that we get fast switch and rise up, it just makes it easier for our player to do standing dunks. Driving layup, we want to put that to 65. It's automatically going to upgrade to 65. We won't really depend too much on our driving layup. Yes, we can make driving layups, of course, with a 65, but that standing dunk is what's going to come in clutch, man. And this is really all we want to do with finishing. If you guys do want your finishing to be higher, you guys can knock down your ball handle to 80. You guys can't do that. That's what Cully went with. And upgrade your standing dunk to 92 and upgrade your driving dunk to like a 60, I'm pretty sure. If you guys want to put your ball handle down to 80, but you will not have Jamal Murray behind the back, and you will lose out on gold ankle breaker too. I really wouldn't recommend that, but you guys can do that as well. Next is shooting. What we want to do, we want to make our mid-range a 90. And the reason we want to have a 90 mid-range is so we can get all these beautiful badges that we just seen right now. We have almost every single shooting badge on gold and Hall of Fame. And that's why upgrading your mid-range is OP. Because this build, I don't think if you upgrade the 3-pointer max, you'll get all these gold and Hall of Fame badges. But because we upgraded our mid-range, we do have it. And with a 90 mid-range, we get blinders on gold, we get Deadeye on gold, we get Catch and Shoot on gold, we get Green Machine gold, we get Space Creator gold, we get Comeback Kid Hall of Fame, Guard Up on gold, which is good because we can shoot over people, we get Midi Magician on gold, and we get Open Looks on Hall of Fame, which is a very, very great badge, which is a badge we want, man, because this will allow us to green more open shots, and majority of the shots we're going to shoot is open. Even if we shoot over those, we got Deadeye, we got Guard Up. But Open Looks Hall of Fame, when we're open, it will just help us green more. So that's why we want to have a 90 mid-range on this build. This will help us make our shots. And not only that, with a 90 mid-range, we get a lot of jump shot bases. We get Terrence Mann, we get Tracy McGrady, we get a lot of good jump shot bases. So that's why we want to upgrade our mid-range. Next is our 3-point shot. We want to make that a 76. And the reason we want to go with a 76 is because that's really just a threshold. At an 80, really, you don't get much. And like 82, 83, 84, you really don't get too much things. Maybe you get agent 3s, but it's really not worth it unless you're really fading every single trip. So 76 is just the best bet because we get corner specialist silver. If you're ever playing corner on this build, you get corner specialist. and we can shoot very consistently with this build. Again, we do have open looks on Hall of Fame. We have a bunch of good shooting badges, and we got open looks on Hall of Fame. Open looks will help us green more. So as long as we put shooting boost and we have open looks on Hall of Fame or gold, we're gonna be chicken on this build, man. You can shoot with a 76 3-pointer. You can shoot very consistently with a 76 3-pointer. Also, a YouTuber I really like watching is GB3. He goes with a 76 3-point on some of his builds, and he's chicken, man. He quick stops and everything. So we definitely want to go with a 76 3-pointer. Next is free throw for my rec boys, for my 5v5 boys. You guys want to go with 80, man. You guys want to go with an 80 free throw, so we can get that free points on silver, which is very good. If you guys don't play rec or 5v5, you guys can take this out and, you know, maybe upgrade something else, but it's not really too much to upgrade. But you guys can put your free throw down if you don't play rec or 5v5. If you do, keep it at 80. So that's all we want to do for shooting. We can spark threes on this build. We could definitely kill it in the midi. We get good jump shot bases with this build. We get Terrence Mann, Tracy McGrady. We get other jump shot bases too. And we get a bunch of good shooting badges, man. As you guys can see, we just see a bunch of gold and Hall of Fame over here, man. So we definitely can shoot on this build. So once you guys are done with shooting, you guys can go to playmaking. Before I get into the playmaking, you guys got to be open-minded with what I'm about to upgrade, because we're going to have a speed with ball that, you know, usually people don't really go with. And we're going to have a pass accuracy a lot of people don't really go with either. If you guys are playing serious 5v5 Pro-Am, I really don't recommend going with this build as the primary guard. You guys can if you guys want to, but I really don't recommend it because the pass accuracy won't be that high. But if you're playing Park 2s, Park 3s, if you're playing Pro-Am 5v5 and you're the secondary ball handler, or you're just a lock that can dribble, or if you're even playing rec and you're just being a lockdown and dribble sometimes, be a secondary ball handler, you can use this build and go crazy with this build. I just don't recommend this build as the primary point guard on serious 5v5 Pro-Am. That's pretty much it. But you can use this build for whatever else you want, because this build is tough. So the pass accuracy you want to go with is a 55. And with a 55 pass accuracy, you guys can pass the ball pretty well. It's not super slow. I was watching a GB3 stream, and a guy had a 56 pass accuracy, and he was passing the ball pretty well. And he was a point guard. He was a point guard with a 56 pass accuracy, and he was passing the ball with no problem. And the speed of the pass looked pretty fine. He was able to dot his lockdown. He was able to pass it to his lockdown when he went in for a cut. It didn't look like the point guard had any problems with passing. So that's why we're going to just keep it at 55. Next is ball handle. You guys want to go with an 85 ball handle. The reason we want to go with an 85 ball handle is so we could get ankle breaker on gold. Ankle breaker does work. For me, it works. And I definitely recommend it because you could crack some ankles here and there. Go for some clips sometimes. Or even just get open off an ankle breaker too. Not only that, with an 83 ball handle, we do unlock Jamal Murray behind the back, which is super OP. Especially if you know how to L2 Jamal Murray behind the back, you'll be killing your opponents. I get killed by it. I also kill other people with it. Super OP, man. So we definitely want to have an 85 ball handle. If you guys do want to have an 87 ball handle to get killer combos on silver, just put down one of your finishing stats, and you guys should be able to get an 87 ball handle. But for this build, I'm just keeping it at 85 for the ankle breaker gold and Jamal Murray behind the back. Next is speed with ball. We want to keep the speed with ball at 55. And again, like I said in the beginning, I gave a disclaimer with this playmaking. I know a lot of people will be disagreeing with this playmaking, but I have watched GB3 videos. I also seen some Twitter clips where speed with ball doesn't really matter. If you're a park player and you're planning on using this build on park, you guys should have no problem with the speed with ball. You guys should be just fine, no problem. Now for my rec players, for my 5v5 players, you guys just wanted to push cross. You guys just want to double tap R2 as you're going down court, and that should speed up your player and getting a dunk and getting down court pretty quickly. But again, I recommend you guys to go watch GB3. He makes builds without speed with ball, and he cooks people. He's able to dribble well. He's able to score. He doesn't have problems with scoring. And if you guys want to check someone else, check out Koza, YouTube Koza. I've seen Twitter clips of him dribbling, and he had a low speed with ball, and he was cooking up too. I know a lot of people will probably be against this, but for those who really know how to dribble, L2 cancel, those who really know how to play 2K, that got 2K down packed, you guys should be just fine with a 55 speed with ball. And that's all we want to do for playmaking. I know a lot of people might be upset with playmaking, but again, I definitely recommend you guys to go check out those YouTubers, and they might change your mind. So once you guys are done with playmaking, you guys want to go to defense, and this is where the build will turn into a lockdown. This is where this build turns into an OP speed boost and lock. Perimeter defense, you guys want to go with 94. 94 perimeter is absolutely amazing. because we get Hall of Fame defensive badges. We will get 94 feet, and we will get that Hall of Fame, I'm pretty sure. We just gotta upgrade our stamina, which we will do at the end. We will do all physicals at the end. But this build is tough because of this reason, bro. Like, we really could dribble, shoot on this build, and we could play defense like a lockdown. And I know you guys love lockdown builds. I can see from the feedback on the lockdown videos that you guys love lockdowns. And I know you guys want to dribble too, man. I know there's some people that want to learn how to dribble. I know there's people that really know how to dribble but also play lock in the main lock, but they want to be a dribbler too. So this build is perfect for that, and it's 6'6", which is tough. But we get ankle braces on Hall of Fame. We get Challenger Hall of Fame. We get fast feet on silver, which is pretty good. We get pick dodger on gold, so we can get through those screens. So 5v5, rec, 3s, we can get through those screens. Even 2s, we can get through those screens. And we get off-ball pest on Hall of Fame, which is like clamps for the off-ball. And man, we will get clamps too. We will get 94 feet on Hall of Fame. I'm telling you guys, this build is tough. It's really a lockdown that can dribble, bro. So definitely want to go with a 94 perimeter on this build. Steal, we want to go with a 91 steal on this build. 91 steal is just that threshold, that sweet spot to get steals. You guys can just get a bunch of steals with 91 steal. Glove, gold. You guys can rip a lot of people. I have an 85 steal and I get a bunch of rips. So I know you guys with a 91 steal, with glove on gold, you guys are going to get a bunch of rips as well. Not only that, you guys can also put steal boost on too. I never put steal boost on and I get steals. But you guys put steal boost on. You guys have a 91 steal and glove gold. Man, you're going to be ripping every single buddy, man. And not only that, if you guys really want to get compy with it, you guys can use right stick ripper, man. Right stick ripper gets you way more steals than glove. So those who know how to use their right stick, you guys can really be ripping a lot of people, man. You guys can really be going crazy. And you guys will be super OP on this build. So we got right stick ripper on gold. We get glove on gold. And we also get interceptor on gold. We have a 7'2" wingspan on this build, so we're definitely catching them lanes. We're definitely getting lane steals on this build without a doubt. So that's another good thing about this build. We can catch them lanes. We can get on-ball steals too. We're really locked down on this build. And to make the defense on this build even better, we want to go with a 78 block. I did see a lot of you guys talk about block on my last lockdown build video. A lot of people did not like that the build did not have a block. This build does have a block. Not only can it dribble and get on-ball steals, it can block shots too, man. We get a 78 block on this build, so we can be swatting things. We also want to put our interior up by 61. It's just automatically going to upgrade to that, so we might as well just do it right now. And not only that, 61 interior is pretty good. We're going to be able to contest some shots in the paint, and they're going to miss. We don't want to just block only. There's going to be times where we want to just put our hands up and make them miss, because that's just a better option. That's a better thing to do. And we have a 7'2" wingspan, so a 7'2" wingspan, a 61 interior, we're definitely making them miss. And that's all we really want to do for defense, man. And the build is not done there. There's something to make this defense even better, which I will show you guys in the physicals. So let's get into it. Speed. You guys want to have 86 speed on this build. With an 86 speed, we're catching up to all of our opponents. None of our opponents are outrunning us. None of our opponents are going to just be doing speed boost and just killing us and we can't catch up. No, we're able to keep up with all of our opponents. They could be a 6'1" guard. They could be a 6'2" guard. With Hall of Fame speed booster, it doesn't matter. We're catching up to them. We're keeping up with them. Not only that, but the speed will help us with blocks because we're able to keep up with our opponent and block shots. When they try to run to the paint, we're right behind them, ready to block them. And also 86 speed for speed booster. We want to have speed booster on this build, man. We want our speed boost to be quick. So we have to have speed so we can get speed booster. So those are the advantages with speed. We want to keep it at 86. Acceleration, we want to put that to 77 so we can get fast feet on gold. As you guys can see, we got it on gold, which is very, very good. Another plus to our defense. And next is strength. Strength you guys want to have this build is a 95 strength. You guys want to have a 95 strength on this build, man. With a 95 strength, we get a movable enforcer on Hall of Fame. These guards are not going to be dribbling in front of us and not getting bumped. They're going to get bumped every single time. These centers are not messing with us. They're not babying us. These other lockdowns, they're not babying us. They might see us dribble on offense and might think we're easy to just blow by. Nope, not happening. We have a movable enforcer Hall of Fame. We're going to get bumpy. We're going to bump people out of bounds with movable enforcer Hall of Fame. And movable enforcer Hall of Fame helps you with interior defense too, man. The amount of times my movable enforcer bumped someone while they were trying to go into the paint is insane. You also get break wall on gold. You guys want to set some screens for fun, I guess. You get physical handles Hall of Fame, which I did explain on my 6'4" guard build how important physical handles is. So the thing is, when we're dribbling, these lockdowns are going to have a hard time bumping us because we have physical handles Hall of Fame. but when we're guarding the opponent, we're going to be getting bumpy. So we're going to be getting bumpy, and they cannot bump us. Well, they could bump us, but it won't be as much. It will be like very minimal. So that's what makes this build so tough. We have such an advantage on this build, man. We have a crazy advantage on this build. We also get bulldozer on gold for those who know how to activate bulldozing layups. You guys can go crazy with this too. That can also help you with finishing. So your finishing is not bad, man. Your finishing is pretty good. If you bulldoze someone out the way, it's gonna be an open layup every time. And we also get clamps on gold, which will help us with defense. I'm telling you guys, man, this build is tough. This build is tough. Next is vertical. We want to go to 74 vertical. We want to have a 74 vertical on this build so we can get chase down artists on silver. Come on, man. If we have a block, we're getting chase down artists, man. We get silver chase down artists on this build. We also got rise up on silver because we upgrade our vertical, which is very important. And we got aerial wizard on silver. And last but not least, we want to upgrade our stamina to 99. And as you guys can see, we get handle for days on silver. We get 94 feet Hall of Fame. And we get workhorse on Hall of Fame, man. And we do have a little bit of upgrades left. You guys can upgrade what you guys want from here. Me personally, I'm gonna just upgrade my pass accuracy and make it a 57 to get dimer on bronze. Then I can upgrade my interior up 1, my free throw up 2, and boom, we are 99 overall on this 6-6 speed boosting lockdown build, man. This build is tough, man. You can shoot very, very well on this build. You can dribble. You can play great defense, like an actual lockdown. Like you have a lockdown defense on a 6-6 guard build. We get a 95 strength on this build. We have a great speed on this build. This build is just so tough, man. And we can dunk. The standing dunk is super OP. This build is fire, man. You guys definitely should try it out. Again, check out GB3 and Koza just to see that the speedball ball doesn't really affect you. So once you guys are done upgrading this build, you guys want to continue. And we are mid-range specialists, man. We got shades of Kawhi. That's crazy. But we are a mid-range specialist on this build. This build is super tough. If you guys do like this build, leave a like down below. If you guys are going to make this build, leave a comment down below. I'm going to make this build. If you guys are going to make this build but change a couple things, let me know down in the comments below what you guys changed. I'm definitely interested to know. I do hope you guys enjoyed this build. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a blessed day. Peace.